welcome to Dalian.
A bustling port city like no other. This may be the gateway to Dongbei, but it's also a window to the world.
Are we in China?
Or Russia.
Yep, walking around the colonial history isn't hard to spot. But neither is it dwelled upon, for the people of Dalian are far too busy enjoying all the wonderful sights their city has to offer,
This way looks absolutely idyllic.
and partaking in one-of-a-kind activities.
Okay, they're all coming towards me. It's kind of freaking me out.
We've come to the city of birds, breakfast, and bloomin' random tourist sites
Oh my gosh, it really is like Venice.
to sample some of these activities for ourselves.
I can't tell which one is which.
So, without further ado, here are our first impressions of Dalian.
So Jack, we are in Dalian. Are you excited?
Oh, to be honest, I'm absolutely knackered. I was up till stupid o'clock in the morning editing videos. So in order to regain entry to the land of the living, I need to get my caffeine fix and I need some food because I am very tired and very hungry.
Okay, let's go on the hunt for some delicious food here in Dalian. So many different loudspeakers.
Whew, well that will wake Jack up.
各种淡海产品。
Oh my god, this place looks dope, isn't it? 你好，这是什么？你可以做2个吗？ So I decided to ask for one without adding the egg.
我不要鸡蛋，可以吗？对。
And she just looked on me like I spat on her baby.
It literally has egg in the name of the dish, so she's probably just thinking, what is this crazy foreigner wanting?
Well, you knew when you were marrying me that you were marrying a bad boy, a guy who doesn't play by the rules.
Nah, I knew I was marrying a bloody moron.
Got some spicy sauce, shredded potato and carrot, green onions, lettuce. It's basically like a breakfast burrito. My God, that's so good. The bread is a little bit chewy. It's flaky on the outside. The spicy sauce isn't very spicy, but it's very flavoursome. And then inside, we've got the crunch of the lettuce and the green onions, and then the potatoes are kind of soft. Oh, it's really, really good.
Wow. That is heavenly.
See, I take care of my man.
Oh, that's taking care of at least 50% of my needs then, wifey. So, what's next on the agenda?
Let's go and explore some of the sights of Dalian.
Like a mahoosive saxophone
Not quite what I had in mind.
and a went-off guitar.
I'm sure you just make up words. What the hell does went off mean? Jesus Christ, sometimes.
But as it turns out, Jack isn't the only person in Dalian who has a way with words.
Guys, did you know Dalian is good? You have to accept Dalian's good.
It's also acceptable to drink wine. They bloomin' love a slogan here, don't they?
I think we'll save the hard stuff for later though.
Girl did good. She found you some coffee. Coffee.
Cheers, missus.
Cheers.
I feel like it's a really slow-paced city from my first impression. Like everyone just seems to be out and about jamming, don't they?
Yeah, what day even is it?
I don't know.
It's a fine day for a spot of shopping. I know that much.
So this shop looks like it has gifts, but also has a very disturbing taxidermy of a penguin.
And a few cute gifts for our family besides.
She give you the fan for free? It's the best fun ever.
But Jack wasn't content to let me relax for too long.
Hey, Nico, look, I've just spotted something and I'm going to need you to be a team player and go investigate for the both of us.
Oh yeah, I'm always up for a cheeky bathroom break wherever we go.
Sharing retail, sharing traveling, appreciation of the arts, media entertainment. So if Shanghai's the financial capital of China and Shenzhen is a tech capital, then I reckon that Dalian must be the marketing capital because they are very good at sales. What can't this toilet do? What can't this city do?
Well, it definitely looks nicer on the outside than it does on the inside. I'm not sure what makes it smart.
When you go to more relaxed cities in China, and I'm thinking of like Chengdu or somewhere right now, people tend to stop for you a lot more to cross the street. In fact, here in Dalian, actually a lot of the crossings don't have traffic lights for pedestrians. It's just got a zebra crossing and it's up to the drivers to stop. We were unsure about whether we were allowed to cross or not, but then the drivers actually seemed to mostly stop for us.
Not this guy though. Mostly.
Mostly.
Fortunately, we'll be off the big road soon. for I am taking Jack to a one-of-a-kind walking street.
Oh my word, what is this? Dolls, bears, grand palaces. Nico, I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm in Russia, not in China.
So the really interesting thing about Dalian is throughout history it's actually been occupied by different countries, one of them being Russia. So you'll find a heavy Russian influence here.
Thankfully, the city has been back in Chinese hands since 1950. But even though Dalian was only occupied by the Russians for a few years, they certainly left an architectural mark on the city.
What do you reckon to this one, Nico?
I think it's amazing. Like, it's got these Tudor panels, but I don't know if it's screaming Russian architecture to me.
Yeah, it looks even more British or German to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not Chinese, that's for sure. You see, to my untrained eye, this looks a lot more like Russian architecture. Loving the colour, looks very cool. So you do actually find a lot of these kind of cultural streets in different cities in China, and they've been built like purposely to look like another country or another place. But this street was actually built by the Russians back in day.
Although there are a few more recent additions.
Wait. This British phone box is a bit confusing, isn't it?
So obviously this area is a little bit touristy. I mean, there's lots of shops and things selling souvenirs. So my friend from Dongbei said that this brand is actually super popular here, I guess because of the Russian influence. But if you come to Dalian, it is really interesting, especially the architecture around it.
But we can't be lingering too long because I've planned a packed schedule and I haven't scheduled a lunch stop either.
Now, since I got back to China, I've been searching for my favourite brand of crackers, and I've finally found them. Yes, Red Flavour Pacific. Cheese!
It's just so random. It's just really, really creepy rabbits.
I bet Nico's enjoying this though. She bloody loves a tree-lined avenue, she does.
Oh, I just love these romantic tree-lined avenues. I was just thinking, oh, this is such a nice street with all the trees.
Oh my word, what a square. I mean, not exactly a square, it's kind of round, but...
It's a circle, but it's called a square.
But it's an amazing looking circle, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. So, when Russian architects were designing this area of the city, they wanted to draw inspiration from European cities. So they kind of based it a little bit on Paris. And this square/circle has actually 10 arteries that run out from it.
So I don't know if they quite nailed the Paris vibe, but it is amazing nonetheless. And over there, I have just spotted some people engaging in a rather curious looking activity. Let's go check it out. Oh my god, these people are so brave feeding the pigeons like that. But when it comes to park life, for me, you won't catch me feeding the pigeons or the sparrows.
Me neither.
Okay, they're all coming towards me. It's kind of freaking me out. Not a big fan of birds, and there is a lot of birds in this park. Oh my god, I really don't want to go.
Okay, well, let's get out of here quick before we get pigeon shit on our head.
You don't need to tell me twice.
Oh, smell that, Nico.
That beautiful sea air. Today we've concentrated mainly on the city, but as Dalian is a port city, it is surrounded by the sea, so we can't not come to the sea.
It would be rude not to, eh?
So when I look this way, that looks like there's lots of factories. But this way looks absolutely idyllic. So I actually thought there were times today when Dalian was a little bit chaotic. When we were in the city centre, there was lots of noise from the loudspeakers and lots of cars, and I enjoyed it. But coming here to the port, seeing the sea feels a lot more relaxing, and this is what I expected of Dalian.
Yeah, it's got all of the classical components of a seaside town. There's fishermen, gulls, even a fishy smell on the breeze.
Yeah.
But I've just spotted something over there which looks a little bit less expected.
Yeah, that's actually where I was bringing you. So let's go and have a look.
This place is bizarre. Were the Italians here in Dalian as well?
No, I don't think they were. I think this was built for aesthetic purposes, whilst the Russian Quarter was built back in day. This is relatively new, and it's made to feel like Venice?
Apparently. Feels more like Las Vegas or Dubai to me.
You've not been to either, so you definitely wouldn't know what they would feel like.
I've seen photos, I've got access to the internet, I know.
I do find these kind of like purposefully built European style places in different cities in China just a little bit soulless. Everything always seems quite closed and empty, and they're really just here for show. I mean, it's great for photographs, but anything else is just lacking in a little bit of substance. Yeah, right?
But everything changed when we turned the corner and I spotted a little craft market.
So we thought we'd get a little memento of our time here in Dalian. You're excited?
Can't move because she's drawing me.
How's it looking?
Looking good.
Wow, what a good job he's done. I can't tell which one is which, I'm so confused.
My turn. I'm excited. Please don't do me with bags on your hat.
Yeah, I'll take that. Not sure what happened to my mouth though. How do you guys rate the finished result?
Oh, look, I've spotted a gondola, so it really is like Venice.
Illuminate that gondola man then was rowing fast, wasn't he?
Well, I don't think it was rowing, was he? He's definitely got a mower. He is not that fast at rowing.
I was going to say, with rowing skills like that, I thought maybe he should enter himself in the Asian Games or maybe even the Olympics.
So what's been your first impression of Dalian then?
Well, I've really enjoyed it, but if I'm a little bit honest, I feel like we've gone on a slightly touristy itinerary.
Yeah.
And I can't help but feeling we could dig a little bit deeper, get a little bit more dirt under the fingernails. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I totally agree. It's been a really fun day. I've loved exploring the city, but I don't think we've quite got the essence of what makes Dalian special. So,
in our next video, we will meet up with my amazing friend and even better local tour guide, Phoebe. She knows where to go, what to see, how to eat, and who to meet. Catch you in the next one.